Hola, from Central Park Lagunas, your property. Even this project is completely delivered, we care a lot about the experience you have as an owner. And we understand how challenging it can be to own a property far away from your home, or in some cases, even in another country. That's why we sent you a questionnaire to understand where we can improve our communication or influence to your benefit. Central Park Lagunas is completely delivered to the condo administration. Your vote is very important to move things forward in the assembly meetings or on the committee level. 2022 was and is a challenging year in Tulum with a lot of construction around and besides Central Park Lagunas and a lower liability on the local CFE electricity network. It's really important to understand that in Mexico there is only one company for electricity. So even in the moments of biggest frustration, we have to deal with them. At least we see right now some improvements right next to Central Park Lagunas. We had to take even legal action against this company that they finally connect even the last meter who serves as the feed grid control system, so you benefit from the 67,000 watt solar system we installed on your roof. There's even outside factors affecting Central Park Lagunas, where only if we work together, we can make a change. For example, for 40,000 pesos, which is around about $2,000, we're fixing right now the road at Central Park 1. We do that to get a higher ROI for our clients in the high season. Central Park Lagunas, with a much higher owner density, the cost would be about $12 to $20 per unit, and the return of investment would be really quick. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien. ¿Estás acceso, por favor? Sí, claro. Here we are at the secondary entrance where our security staff controls the access to all the providers or administrators. Thank you. The investment in an electricity backup system, like we have in Panoramic or even better, provided with the finance plan, was rejected on the last assembly meeting. That's why hopefully in the next assembly meeting we can push this important topic forward. Let's talk about the rental service. The rental service gets affected by everything we talked about already. But it's really important to the benefit of all that there's no competition inside of Central Park Lagunas. Right now, with more than 20 administrators on Central Park Lagunas, without concierge service, without operational staff on site, the experience for the guests visiting Central Park Lagunas can vary a lot. The majority of the owners are part of the rental program with additional benefits at amenities or services in Tulum. By the percentage charged by the team, who decided to include things like coffee, laundry, and any other supply you need in the units to include in your service. So whatever percentage someone charges, ask always what's included in your service. The goal needs to be to have all owners united in one rental pool, like most owners signed already in their contract. Important also to mention that all owners with a guaranteed ROI contract got paid out this year regarding the challenge over the year. Let's talk about Acano's administration. Even though the budget was approved in the last assembly meeting, there is now more and more complaints about the efficiency and the cost of the administration. And I agree. The fix of the air conditioning system, which affected so many of us, should have happened probably much faster. Also, Acano is fighting every day with staff rotation, unreliable suppliers, and the lack of technical specialists in the area. To avoid any conflict of interest, we suggest the committee to provide 3 alternative options to you as an owner to choose from. And not, like I've seen so many times, come with a done deal made behind closed doors or involving just a few group of owners. Let's be transparent. So just that everyone knows where Acano administration is actually located, you come in Central Park to the left, going over the bridge, and in the very last corner you have a little office. Let's see if someone is there. Right next to another secondary entrance. A beautiful tree. And that's it. This is the Acano office. Hola Salvador.
Hi.
How's it going?
Señor Nico.
Muy bien.
Me da
Muchas
mucho
gracias.
gusto verlo, por favor.
Igualmente.
Tome asiento.
This is Salvador. Salvador works for Arcano Administration. Most of you know him already or have been in contact with him. He's fighting here every day with all circumstances. We're fighting on a daily basis in Tulum. Tulum is actually probably one of the hardest areas to run a condominium with all this climate challenge and electricity, whatever we have. Salvador, explain maybe our owners a little bit what was the challenge with the air condition, because I think this year most owners were suffering mostly with the lack of air condition, especially in Tower A, which had problems. Please explain a little bit what was the problem and where are we right now?
Well, thank you for coming. It was a very big challenge because we have a very sophisticated problem with the air conditioner. So we have to meet some providers and find the experts who can fix the problem with the air conditioner. We have a linking in one room. So that was the problem for all affects all the
because they're all connected.
Yeah, that's right, Mr.
Tower.
But now we have the provided experts, and they now are. We have a contract with them, and then we're gonna work with them with all the ACs.
Yeah, it's really important to understand, I think, that it's hard to find qualified staff or providers who know how to maintain this air conditioning system. Right now, the good news is you made a contract with the local providers who give service in any case and maintains 24 hours.
Yeah, they're gonna be for emergency. They are persons who live in Tulum, so they can come as soon as they can, and in an emergency, obviously.
So reaction time should be much faster, because we know if you have guests maybe in your unit or something, it needs to be resolved quick, otherwise it's really not good. Another question came up by the owners, because we made this questionnaire, is what about the pool? There's a lot of talks that the pool has a leak or something, and I think we talked about it a lot already, and we know there is no leak in the pool, but you can explain maybe what is the specific problem with one part of the tube system.
Yeah, well, we have many providers that came and watch what is the problem, and most of them tell that the problem was in the tubery, right? So we think that the problem is in special in one desnatador, I don't know.
Meaning the floater maybe?
Yeah.
The floater inside of the
floater, yeah, that it's inside. It's not the pool. It's in the floater.
The floater and the filter system. He said first entrance in the filter system, actually. Right?
Yeah, we think that it is the problem. For now, we want to fix it with the correct provider, and maybe in this next 15 days, we will have the issue resolved.
Okay. One of the biggest problems in the area is the electricity grid system, which we talked before already. And here you see what's coming. They advised already to turn off the electricity again. That is one of the good cases where they tell you then they turn off the air conditioner, okay, the electricity, and then it turns off the air conditioner too. There is sadly a lot of times where the electricity just goes off without advice. Hopefully it gets better in the future. We see the electricity company working on the grid right now. But of course, it's one of the big challenges in these times, in this area, with strong growing in Tulum. What time they're going to turn it off today? Today?
4 hours.
For 4 hours?
Yeah, 4 hours.
For 4 hours, no electricity today. This is what affects, of course, the air condition. But at least we got a chance this time to advise the guests in advance. Mostly this time they're anyway at the beach. Hopefully it wouldn't be affected so much.
Yeah, and affect all the technologies that we have here, the plumbers.
Yeah, all the systems in Central Park works with electricity. There is no gas or anything what can explode. Everything works with electricity, and that's why it's very important. Internet, yeah. Hopefully, we can make soon a decision to get internet and some essential systems of Central Park Lagunas covered with a backup system, because this shortage of energy that make us a big trouble in this operation here. Yeah, thank you very much. I know you're fighting here with your team on a daily basis.
Thank you.
I invite everyone, if you're here in Central Park Lagunas, come in this little office, have a visit to talk to him in person, and we stay in contact in the committee meetings or whenever we're here. I'll go back to my unit. Thank you.
Okay, see you. Bye bye.
Some of you asked me what's happening in the underground spa. And yeah, just let's find out. We remodeled actually not only underground, also over the ground to make it a little more standing out. And right now we're doing a remodeling here to extend. Hola, ¿cómo están? We're remodeling the wet area right now in the underground spa, which means the water curtain we had here coming from the top, we're turning into a hot tub, a jacuzzi. So right after your massage, you can come out and sit in a warm, nice jacuzzi, enjoying the connection from light passing through the hole and having a relaxed experience, not only for the guest, also for you. We're also still looking for an operator to operate all this area. So if you have someone who is interested to operate a spa in Toulon, please contact us. As you can see, there's a lot we can talk about. And even in the last assembly meeting for more than 8 hours, I can understand that there can always be an open question. So please don't hesitate to contact the team. We're happy to answer any question anytime. Besides all the challenge, high season is about to start. Occupation rates are rising. The weather is amazing. As a neighbor, I wish you really, really great holidays, amazing start in the new year, and hopefully we see you very soon here at your second home in Central Park, Lagunas. Hasta luego.